Greetings and welcome to the first of what will hopefully be many more instructional videos for Age of Empires Castle Siege. I am Dice Gods, and the purpose of these tutorials will be to help newer players develop a sound understanding of the fundamentals of Castle Siege. I will discuss the units and heroes, their capabilities. I will discuss tactics, castle design, and whatever else comes to mind as we progress, I suppose. One of the things I have found is that newer players often do not have a sound grasp of how to use the units in coordination with each other to get the most out of them and to consistently achieve victory in their battles. Also, newer players tend to focus more on trying to upgrade their castles as opposed to developing their offensive capabilities, when in all actuality it is much easier to develop your castle if you have the resources to do so. And the best way to get those resources is through battle. So what I would like to do to start is just demonstrate some of my favorite unit combos, explain why I use those units, and how they work together. This will give you players who are just starting out or are somewhat new to the game a very concrete example of exactly what to do to win your battles. In fact, I encourage you to do exactly what you see me doing. Then you can get the resources you need to kick your upgrades into high gear. Well, let's get started, shall we? First of all, as you can see, I am an Age 4 player here. This is a fully maxed out Age 4 keep. Every possible upgrade has been finished, and I am more than ready to upgrade to Age 5. But first I wanted to make this tutorial so that it can be demonstrated what sound tactical play can do even at this young age. Also, it stands to reason that it will be the newer players, those who are age 4, 5, and 6, I suppose, I think would most stand to benefit from watching these tutorials. So the first thing I would like to touch upon is army composition. I've seen a lot of newer players that don't really know how to properly make use of a combined arms force, which is an army that consists of a variety of different units that each contribute differently to the overall success of the whole. In fact, the most common thing I see is newer players depending on a bunch of rams or just sending in a horde of ladder invaders, maybe some raiders, to try and just smash and grab as much as possible. While this will get you some victories for sure, it will not consistently get you those 100% 3-star wins, especially later on as you age up. To do that, you need a combined arms force that can deal with the variety of units and castles you are going to encounter in your battles. These are the units my army typically consists of at this age. I like to go with 2 spearmen, 5 heavy infantry, 1 raider, 5 crossbowmen, 2 archers, 2 ladder invaders, 2 rams, and 1 onager. The reason I go with this particular combination of units is because it seems to be the optimum type and number to deal with almost any situation at this level. And then typically the hero I prefer to use is Martel. And if you do not have Martel unlocked, I strongly suggest that you make that a priority. He is arguably the best hero in the entire game. He really does work well with almost any other combination of heroes and makes almost any army better regardless of its composition. Many of the other heroes really only augment certain types of units, or they are not really all that great on their own and are only effective when used in combination with another hero, or they have been upgraded a number of levels. Martel is great right out of the box at level 1, and in my opinion, he makes it so much easier to consistently achieve those 100% 3-star wins, especially if your army has only 1 hero slot available to use. Anyway, the best way to demonstrate the concepts I want to share with you is just to show you some replays and explain what's going on and what I'm doing. So to begin, as you can see, I'm pretty consistent with the wins. A few losses here and there. Heck, even I'm gonna lose now and again. It's just bound to happen. This particular one, this was an age 6 keep. Just figured I'd see what I could do against the likes of that. Alright, let's just start with this one, I guess. Okay, what we have here is an age 5 keep. A good typical layout, a little inconsistent with the wall upgrades, but you know, what have you. So what I'm doing first is I'm deploying some heavy infantry, and I'm kiting away the defending troops inside the castle, those that are found in the patrol point and the guardhouse. What I want to do is I want to get them out of the castle and far away from the towers so that they can be dealt with. Right here, while that's going on, I'm deploying Martel, and I have fired up his taunt ability. And what that does is that draws the fire from all of these towers and that emplacement there. And then when I deployed my ladder invaders, they went right over the top and took that emplacement out without taking any damage. Then they're going to go after that tower there. I didn't really tell them to do that. They're just kind of doing that on their own. As you can see, I deployed a ram there to take out that wall, and then I used crossbowmen to take that tower out. And as you can see, they made short work of that tower. Over here, the archers and the spearmen took care of the enemy infantry. Now I'm sending in my heavy infantry, and I've got Martel in there. He's drawing fire, which is his job. His job is to go in there and take a beating and save the other troops from being attacked. By sending in the blue infantry, they draw the fire from the tower, which allows my crossbowmen to take that tower out. They can also deal with the wall troops without taking a lot of damage. Again, I'm going to do the same thing over here. In fact, first with this tower over here, what I'm going to have to do is send these rams over there to take out this wall, because the crossbowmen can't shoot over walls. That's what the onager's for. In fact, as you can see, he already took out a tower over here, and now he's just kind of wandering around wreaking havoc. Okay, so the tower is now exposed. I'm going to send the blue infantry in there to draw fire, and I'm going to have to send the crossbowmen around there because they can't really shoot over walls. They're just kind of shooting at the wall for now. There we go. In the meantime, I've deployed my one raider, and now that all the defenses are down, it's just a matter of mopping up. In fact, let's just go ahead and speed things up here. Okay, there you have it. Well, pretty decent resources, no stone. It's a little disappointing, but yeah, whatever. So 100% win, 3 stars. Again, this is the army composition I used. Let's see, I'll also show you another one here. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, good one. Let's just do this. Okay, again, an age 5 keep, just to show once again that even age 4, you know, or any age, you can take out those higher level keeps if you're, you know, if you got your fundamentals down, the proper tactics. So okay, we're kiting away the enemy infantry from the guardhouses and the patrol points, and we're basically getting away from the towers. And what we're going to hope to achieve here when we do this is by drawing them out here. It gives us time to see exactly what we're up against, and then to achieve total local superiority of force. So, to do that, I've deployed, obviously, you know, my spearmen, the 2 spearmen, all of my crossbowmen, my archers, 1 blue infantry, and as you can see, they made short work of those guys. So then we're going to proceed to the actual assault on the castle here. We're going to deploy Martel, fire up the taunt ability. That's going to draw the fire from, at right there, the emplacement and the archer tower. And he's a little close there, but you want to keep him away from any units. You want to keep your units away from him if the object is for him to draw fire, because they'll take fire if they're too close to him. I got the onager, that's trying to take out the guardhouse because it can shoot over the wall. Deploy the ram to get the breach there, and then start flooding the troops in. It would appear my crossbowmen went wandering off for some reason, but anyway, I got the blue infantry going in. They're gonna start to work on those towers. I have the rams, they're gonna probably start heading towards the keep. Once the breaches are done, that's pretty much their job. I send them at the keep. There you go, crossbowmen taking out towers. In the meantime, everybody else is just gonna kind of go around and wreak havoc. That's good. So here we go, blue infantry again. Gonna draw the fire from these towers. That frees the crossbowmen to come in and just take them down. In the meantime, my spearmen and Martel have taken on the keep. Good. So here we go. The Onager's probably going to come over here and target that tower, I should think. Oh, the spearmen, yeah, they're there too. Good. And again, there you go. We're just basically got to mop up at this point. So deploy a raider, just to kind of speed things along. Now let's go ahead and move things along here. Everyone's going to go on a little tour of the perimeter. A little better there as far as stone goes. Again, 3-star victory, 100%. Okay. Well, let's do one more here. Let's see. Be a good one. Oh, 6 stars. Let's do that. Okay, this is an age 4 keep. Pretty well designed in all actuality. The towers are all behind walls, kind of mutually supporting one another. So to start, what we're going to do, apparently deployed Martel and the ram to try and get a breach going. Martel's drawing fire, so that leaves the ladder invaders free to go over the wall and take out that emplacement. I don't appear to have kited the enemy troops away for some reason. Don't know why I did that. But here we go, sending in the blues and the purples. In the meantime, they're all the enemy infantry are targeting Martel. That's just fine. I got my archers and spearmen who are not targeting the enemy infantry for some reason. Okay, so the blues are going in, got the crossbowmen going in, spearmen going in, and there we go. The blues are assaulting the tower, the purples take it down, the rams, after making the breach, go after the keep. The ladder invaders, they've just kind of decided to go over that way. Let's see here. I deployed my Onager. Okay, he's going to start doing some damage over that way. 3rd tower down, moving on to the 4th. Take out that guardhouse next. Yep, there you go. And again, it's just pretty much mopping up from there. Let's go ahead and speed things up a little bit. Not a bad haul of resources there. So anyway, there you have it. 3 replays that provide really good examples of army composition, deployment, and execution, for the most part anyway. And I think maybe that's enough for this first installment. Hopefully you found this tutorial useful, and I look forward to providing you with more of them in the future. Thanks for watching. Dice Gods out.